Hello, everyone. Good evening, Europe, and good morning or good afternoon to the other side of the world. Today is my seventh episode of my live interview. And the reason why I'm doing this is to inspire and show everyone that we are just ordinary people who have the same common goal and that this business is doable by anyone as long as you are willing to learn and have the ambition and motivation. And today, I'm going to interview one of my business partners from Canada. She is a wife, a mom of four, and she's working full time as a nurse. So let us all welcome Belinda Langria and hear her story.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon,
Hello,
Sis
Belinda.
Rosel.
How are you
I'm good. I'm
today?
good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good as well. By the way, I just want to say thank you for being here with me today.
You're welcome. It's really a great pleasure. Thank you.
So, how's the weather there? Is it still sunny at the moment?
At the moment, yes, it's sunny, but for the past 2 days, you won't believe it. First day of spring, it's like it feels like it's Christmas time. Winter in April. Yeah.
That's right.
It snowed the other day, and then yesterday it rained, and now the sun is coming out, so it's good now.
Yeah, it's the same with us here. And it's still sunny at the moment because we are nearing our summertime. So until 9 p.m., I think there's sun. The sun is still up.
Mm-hmm. I know it's crazy, eh?
So, by the way, before we get into much further details about your journey, can you please tell me about yourself and what were you doing prior to this business?
My name is Belinda, and I'm originally from the Philippines, like you, and we migrated here in Canada year 2012. So my family and I were migrated here 2012, and I'm a registered nurse way back home. And I was a clinical instructor for 6 years, and then I was actually 5 years in a corporate world there in the Philippines,
Oh,
and then 2 years in a retail
oh
industry. And
wow.
then here in Canada, I was 2 years. I was working 2 years as a personal support workers, and then until I got my license to practice as a registered practical nurse for almost 6 years now.
That's an interesting experience you have.
I
So,
know.
as a nurse, and you work as a retail as well, and in
Yeah,
corporate world. Wow,
exactly. Yeah.
that's a mixture.
Yeah, there's a mixture. Yeah. And actually this is my first time to reveal this, so with my, because a lot of people knows that I'm only a nurse way back
Yes,
home, but
that's what I was
with
thinking.
with my experience, why not include this retail industry and with
Yeah.
in a corporate world. So yeah, I
How
also
did you
work.
come?
Yeah.
How did you come? How did you landed on those jobs when you're already a nurse?
I love exploring.
Aha.
I really love exploring. I wanted to try a lot of things, out of
Aha.
curiosity, of course. 19 years old, at the age of 19 years old, I already started working
Oh
in a
wow.
retail world, in a retail
Aha.
industry way back home, until because I am still unlicensed before, when I was, when I finished my studies. So I didn't
Aha.
get my exam for the RN way back home right then. So I tried to work in a retail industry, and then where luckily I worked there 2 years, and then I moved up to work in a corporate world in a one of the big telecommunication company in the Philippines. So for 5 years there, and then until I got my license, work in a clinical setup in academe, and not actually more. I'm not more on the hospital area.
Okay,
So yeah.
that's interesting to know.
Thank you. I know.
So, since you're working full time, and what made you realize that you need another source of income over Plan B? Did you realize that an online business is a good idea to start?
You know what? as I've told way back that previously that I am very curious. I
Uh-huh.
want to explore a lot of things. I tried to look for another stream of income. I tried everything, you know. I tried to look for an online business, but then
Uh-huh.
none of them really get, materialized.
Mm-hmm.
So because I want to help my parents, my
Uh-huh.
family, and then that's why I tried to look for another venture to
Mm-hmm.
have an additional stream of income to sustain all our financial aspects and all of our financial needs. So, but then unfortunately, because of I'm always, I am always jumping into it without any thinking, without any doing any research. So
Uh-huh.
it ended to be nothing worked out for that. So until I found this our online business.
That's good to know. Yeah. At last, our search is over.
Exactly. Yeah.
This business is the real deal, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
So there's viewers. There are already viewers in here, and there's a comment from Fritzy. Hi,
Yeah.
Fritzy. How are
Hi,
you?
Fritzy. Hello, Fritzy. How are you?
So, and how did you find out about this online business?
Well, actually, I already found this online business. I think it was last month of 2017.
Oh, wow.
I already knew about this business. I have this background about this online business. But then because I am so skeptical
Uh-huh.
and because, I try because of my past experience with this online business looking for another stream of
Mm.
income which didn't materialize. So I just watch and watch for everything that is I just watch and for everybody's success and everything like that until one time scrolling in my Facebook year 2019 wherein I'm about to go to take my vacation in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this post with our coach. He's very young at that time,
Uh-huh.
and I was inspired by his success story. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
then I asked him. I did my own research. I even
Mm-hmm.
asked him. You know what? It's so funny because I even asked him. Um, Coach, okay, so I didn't even call him coach yet. So I just called him in his first name. And then I said, is it is it really true? Because all the stream of all their incomes are very, very, it's really it's good to be true, right? So I asked him, are this compensation, are this money figures is okay, all right? Are they really receiving
Uh-huh.
this? And then he said, yes, 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 of course. I'm one of, I'm one of the, what do you call this one? I'm one of the living proof of it. So I can prove it to you. But of course, because of some, I did ask him about his bank account. Of course, I did ask about his bank account, but, 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 okay, fair enough. So I still did my research
Mm-hmm.
before I jumped into this online business, and then after 3 weeks of plugging in, I received my income for our business.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Hmm.
Only 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks and plugging in and doing while I'm still doing I'm go ongoing training and everything like that. Still, I received my 3 to 4 digits income. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So I think we are the same, but I'm not as skeptical as yours, as you. I've seen this I've seen this business opportunity in our Facebook news feed for few times, maybe
Hmm.
every day, but with different people. advertising about this. But then I knew from the last that I've seen this ad, it resonated with me. So I knew that that business is really meant for me, but I didn't jump in immediately because I was thinking of my husband's opinion, because he was always skeptical about online business, about everything online. So what I did was I waited for a few minutes, a few days or 2 weeks, I think, and I prayed to God to guide me, because I don't really want to be to get scammed.
Mm-hmm.
But I know it's really
Exactly.
true. But then I want to make sure.
Exactly.
So then I think my prayer was answered when my mentor approached me about this business, and I asked him if it's the same business as what I'm seeing on those newsfeed, and he said
Mm-hmm.
yes. That's why I immediately jumped in.
Okay.
So how long have you been in this business then?
I started, actually, I'm on my 2 years now. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
24 months. Yeah, by May. On May. This coming month, I'll be
Oh
20. Yeah, I'll
wow!
be two
Happy
years. Yeah.
anniversary!
Thank you. Thank you. Even if I know we've seen a lot of progress within 1 year, 6 months to 1 year, they've seen a lot of progress in the business, in this online business. But for me, this is not actually a race.
Ah,
We
I.
have our own phase in doing this business. We have our own time, perfect time, as
Uh-huh.
in God's perfect time. Then all of
Mhm.
us can reach what will be, whatever our goals in life with, in God's perfect time.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah. We all have our different time frame, and it
Mm-hmm.
depends on God's time, right? Right, perfect timing for us, if how to achieve our goals. So we have our own journey, really, isn't it?
Exactly. Yes, that's correct.
So since you're working full time and you have 4 kids, you have family, and you have your own personal things, how do you manage your online business then?
To be honest with you, during last year, really, I slowed down a little
Uh-huh.
bit. I really slowed down a little bit because of the pandemic that is,
Uh-huh.
that we are experiencing right now. But managing my time is, it's actually, you don't need, just like staying 9 8 hours here in this business. You can do it while you are in your break, while
That's
you
right.
are even while you are in the washroom. You can do this
Uh-huh.
thing. You can answer inquiries
That's right.
during your spare time.
Uh-huh.
So I don't believe that there will be when it comes to managing your time. It really depends on the person.
Uh-huh.
So I am doing this, even when it's time to go to sleep. So I still have time, instead of, while scrolling on the newsfeed. At the same time, you answer the inquiries that comings
Uh-huh.
in, and do your training 30
Mhm.
minutes. And then we have our masterminds every Wednesdays, once a week.
Mhm.
So during those in between, so I can still do this while I'm busy doing my full-time job, while I'm still doing the things that I love to do. There's
That's
no
the good. Yeah.
excuses, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's the good thing with this business, since it's done online, and we have an automated marketing system, and we can bring our mobile phone or cell phone or laptop anywhere we go, everywhere in the kitchen or wherever we are traveling. We can do this business as well. Like what you said, I'm doing it whenever I'm in the kitchen, while cooking or while doing something else. I can listen to our training, the
Mm-hmm.
replay, because I couldn't catch up the live one, because the time difference is really difficult for me to wake up
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the middle of the night. So that's what I was doing. And then sometimes, whenever I was walking, yeah, I can search for my business page, or some inquiries. I can also answer them. Yeah, and while spending time with my family as well, it's really great to have this business, right?
Exactly. Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
So, what are the changes that this business has brought you since you joined this?
I've learned to be more patient. I've learned to,
That's great.
it boosts my confidence. To be honest with you, it boosts my confidence. If you
Uh-huh.
can see, uh, if we can go back to the first day when I started this, and then when we are going to do our challenge to go live, you can easily
Uh-huh.
tell I am still, I am hesitant to do it because I don't have that much confidence. But
Uh-huh.
I do believe that nobody's born with this, with this
Mhm.
confidence. No one is born with
That's right.
this confidence, right? Because I believe that confidence is a skill that we need to
Uh-huh.
enhance later on as we,
Mhm.
as every day goes by. You have to do it.
Uh-huh.
It's just a matter of, doing it consistently, and then until everything will come out naturally. So
That's right.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I believe that this business doesn't only give us like to earn extra income, but also it helps us to develop our personality to the fullest, right? So
Exactly.
I am the same as you. I have no confidence. Oh my, I have no confidence in dealing with those posting or doing some video or go live interview. But then as the time passes by, when you're doing it as a habit, like every week, you will gain your confidence, right?
Exactly. Yeah. That's correct. Yeah.
So that's what I love about this business as well, that it helps us to grow up, to grow our personality to the fullest. And by the way, what do you like most about this business?
Oh my God. There's a lot of things that I love about the business. Number one, if you're looking for the integrity in the business, you have to check this out.
Mm-hmm.
Number two is the community with a correct mindset.
Uh-huh.
You are being surrounded by people with business minded mindset, which
Mm-hmm.
can, which is really contagious. And then the community is, we are surrounded with a community who are very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you have your issues, you have your problem in the business, in putting up or in something, even in branding, in a lot of things, then they are there. And most importantly is that it's not only a business partner that we are, it's built up in here. It's more
Uh-huh.
on the second family. You found here a good friends, a treasure, that you'll be treasuring for the rest of your life, because you've been
Uh-huh.
together in this business. You've been getting along
For
with
the
the
rest.
business for the rest of your life. And then,
That's right.
as long as your business is ongoing, they are here, they are around you, helping you, even in your personal problems.
Yeah.
You can actually count on them. So
Yeah.
that's the best thing that this business have, which is I love most in this business.
Uh-huh. I think we're all the same. We love this, the amazing and supportive community we have, because it's not just like gaining acquaintance or business
Mm-hmm.
partner, but as what you said, it's like a family, second family to us, aren't they? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So we are on our last question. So is there any word of advice that you can give to the people watching this replay, or those people who are looking for this opportunity?
Well, the only thing that I can advise to our viewers is that if they're looking for something that will
Mm-hmm.
sustain, or whatever reasons that they
Mm-hmm.
have to make it sure that they are 100%. Their mind, their
Uh-huh.
decision is
Ready.
actually 100%. Because okay, this is not a get real rich quick scheme,
Uh-huh.
and this is not an
Right.
overnight success. So
Uh-huh.
it needs a lot of hard work. It needs
Mm-hmm.
a lot of, it needs a lot of perseverance, your
Uh-huh.
commitment, being consistent, and you have to focus. And one thing is that you don't limit yourself Do not give yourself, okay, I'm just going to give this business a try. I'm gonna go give this business for 6 months or 5 to 6 months. If it didn't work for me, then bye bye. So, meaning you don't easily give up. You shouldn't be like that. Don't limit your potentials, because this online business, if you only knew and you will learn more on this business, it will give you a lot of benefits.
That's right.
Yes.
Perfectly said, and I totally agree with you. I cannot add any more.
Yeah, because there are a lot of people, okay, they're first, they are so curious at first,
Uh-huh.
of course, which is very understandable. They're curious, they ask you, they go with you, and then you keep on, explaining to them this is
Uh-huh.
what is, and then all of a sudden, okay, I'll just give this a try, and then okay, just check it out, and then if you think that this is for you, then you did do your research, and then it's really up to you. The decision is really up to you. It's not with us. We are only here to guide you. We will be because we have a step by step training, which
Mhm.
is the 90% is already done for you, and
Uh-huh.
only the 10%, it's really up to you. Your success depends on your hand
This
and
one.
not with
Yeah,
us. Yeah.
correct. Your success depends on yourself.
Exactly.
You are the one who is going to determine if you will be successful. So as long as you are motivated, determined, focused, and you're focused on your goal and you never give up, everything will be all right.
Because
And
when you quit, that's the end.
that's the failure
That's the end.
when you quit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So guys, if you are interested to check on this business, so what are they going to do, Belinda?
Okay, so I am inviting each and every one of you who are watching us right now and who's going to watch us later on in a replay. If you can just comment down below where you're watching from, and then
Uh-huh.
just check this out. There's nothing to lose, but a lot of things to gain. You
Okay.
can check it out and register your information, your name, and your email address at www.belindaqlagria.com. Thank you so much.
And on my link, if you want to visit my link to check this business, it's www.roselampiloquio.com. So guys, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to try and don't be afraid to take a risk. Because if you don't take a risk, nothing will change in your situation, right?
Exactly. Yes, that's correct.
So guys, thank you for watching. And again, thank you, Belinda, for being here with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank
See you
you for
again
having
soon.
me. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye.